Okay, it's video time. My name is Eric, back with another short lesson in the Course in Miracles. Beautiful day. I mean, it's the end of October. We got, 70-degree days here. It's just absolutely just trying to suck that up as much as I possibly can before winter sets in. Days are getting a little shorter, less light, less time to get outside. That's okay. Everything serves its purpose. So I got Daisy here watching out the door, the dog, the puppy Daisy, watching out the door to make sure everything's all right out there. The roosters were crowing. I don't know if they're done or not. You got a nice cup of tea here, stinging nettle tea. And I got a short lesson. Again, they're shorter now. In this part 2, I realized that I haven't brought any of those to the channel yet. I've been recording them and doing different things with them. But I thought, well, it's been a week or so, and I haven't been on camera, and I haven't been on the channel, so it's time to get something posted. It's time to be of service. It's time to, I'm connecting to God, Creator, Holy Spirit on a regular basis, moment to moment sometimes, actually, hour to hour, day, it's part of my daily practice now. Anytime that I feel off-centered or I feel like, I'm rolling with my own will, I just talk to God, talk to Creator. And, it's been showing up in so many different ways in my life. The last day and a half, few days, I've been feeling a little bit more off-center and a little bit more angst. And every time that happens, there's always something that comes of it. There's always something. I evolve further. I release something. I peel back the layers of, me more and more. Daisy girl, don't do that. Don't do that. She likes to dig. Daisy girl, come on now. She's looking at me. So anyway, now you might hear her digging in the background. Oh well, we're going to go with this. You hear that? Anyway, yeah, so where was I? I just want these to be so natural and raw and that, on these videos. I'll piece things together and do all that, but, typically I'm not going back and, cutting stuff out. So anyway, I remember in the beginning of doing all this, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. And yeah, I've been doing you have to do some editing, I realize, and you have to put, to make, whatever. But anyway, I'm getting off track. I am going to do this short lesson and let's just get into it, and then whatever else comes up, comes up. Lesson 221, part 2 of A Course in Miracles. This whole entire book and course has been a tremendous asset in my life. I just can't say that enough. If you want something to help you, if you're really struggling in life and you're just like, what is going on? I don't understand this. This can really help if you dedicate yourself to it. It'll really open you up. And, you can really get in there. Now, I did a lot of self-introspection and deep diving before I came to this course. So I think I was prepared for it to enter my life, and everything kind of is like that. It's divine, even though sometimes it doesn't feel like it at all. But anyway, so lesson 221, peace to my mind, let all my thoughts be still. So right away, it's shifting you into this everything will be okay mindset, peace. And then, if I didn't say it already, this is broken down into two. There's usually 2 short paragraphs or something around that. And one's like a prayer and you're speaking straight to God and straight to the Creator. And the other one's kind of more of in a general sense, like the text. Paragraph 1, Father, I come to you today to seek the peace that you alone can give. The only thing that can give you that peace is God, Creator, universal intelligence, Holy Spirit, all of that kind of, everything that's of that nature. There you go, nature itself, right? I come in silence. So the power of getting silent, the power of sitting with yourself, I've been really working on in my life over the years. There's no doubt about that. And I want to help teach my kids. It's challenging with kids to do. It can be challenging to show up as your higher self. That's just what came to mind as well. It can be challenging at times. It's okay. Just give yourself love and grace. Keep going. Do one more, just keep going. In the quiet of my heart, the deep recesses of my mind, I wait and listen to your voice. So we got to get in there deep, right? And there's so many people I've listened to, and so many things, and I honestly forget about the people I've listened to, or they've been super helpful, but my own life experience is the most powerful. And when it talks about that deep recesses of my mind, there's certain ways to get in there. There's certain things and practices, meditation, and you could even. I was thinking, before I got on here and I read this over a little bit, and I was thinking, it could be a quiet, gentle walk in nature, super powerful, right? Get barefoot if you want an extra bonus. So, in the quiet of my heart, in the deep recess of my mind, I wait and listen for your voice. My Father, speak to me today. I come to hear your voice in silence and uncertainty and love. Sure, you will hear my call and answer me. That's kind of the little section where you're speaking out to God. You're speaking out to the Creator. Paragraph 2. Now do we wait in quiet. God is here because we wait together. I am sure that he will speak to you and you will hear. Accept my confidence, for it is yours. Our minds are joined. Now, I would say, now that I'm reading this right now, I would say this is, basically, I have to go back and go over the beginning and how the course was created. And I was going to do that with a friend, actually. So I'm hoping that happens on live recorded things that I can post to the channel, and go even deeper and deeper into the course. But this is the Holy Spirit. This would be the Holy Spirit, your kind of bridge to God, speaking. How the creator of the course, the woman who was translating the course, getting it from Spirit. We wait with one intent, to hear our Father's answer to our call, to let our thoughts be still and find his peace. This would be the Holy Spirit, Christ, your connection to God, to hear him speak to us of what we are and to reveal himself unto his Son. So that's the end of the lesson. They're real short, concise lessons at this point. They're powerful. There's some, I'm ahead a little bit up a ways, but I'm like, I need to come back, and I want to start at the beginning of, there's that part of me again, that rigidity where it's like, oh, we got to start here, we got to do this. And it's like, we really don't have to, but we're going to go with this. So I want to go back over and I want to point out some key things. So like peace is what this course is here to create for you. Not for you, to help you, support you in realizing that you are peace. And, just a couple things, like when it talks about the deep recesses of the mind, one really powerful way to do that is to meditate, is to sit with yourself in silence. There's great ways to do that. There's apps, you can just, what I love to do is it's first thing in the morning, just get it done, connect. But you can do it anytime. Maybe somebody would like it rather, at night. For me, it's really hard. And it might not be a challenge for other people, but for me, it's hard to stop during the middle of the day. Like, that's the biggest challenge I've ever had, was to stop. But today would be one of those days where I could practice that, because, this morning was one of those few mornings that I didn't do anything. I got up because of the way the morning transpired. Usually I always, like I just said, I bang something out in the morning. I'm getting some breathwork meditation done. That didn't happen this morning. So I told myself I'd come back to it at some point in the day. I get some type of session in, something, even if it's 5 minutes, and then it really could just even be a walk in nature. And usually I do that as well. So, I'm just sharing how I run my life and how what I think and my perspective, because, I'm only I only have mine, so it's in that way limited. I can't be in everybody's, but that's why I share the way I do, because I'd love to hear, other people's perspectives and, comments on the channel, and, create like a really amazing community here. The course, or not the course, the channel hasn't grown the way I'd like to see. But that's okay, because it will if it's supposed to. And if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, then it'll happen. And I'm okay with any of the results. And that's a really solid, really great place to get in life. You know, it's like, oh, if it works this way, it's fine. If it works this way, it's fine, because it's not my will. It's God's will. So I think I'll wrap it up there. I hope you got something out of this. And I'm excited to keep bringing the shorter lessons. I think sometimes longer videos can be intimidating to people. So it'll be good to get, some shorter ones out there. I've been working on some of that anyway. So anyway, if you got something out of this, comment. I'd love to hear from you. Comment on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That'd be great. And always working on becoming more unconditional love, showing up. I mean, I really truly believe we're the miracle. We create heaven on earth or hell here, and it's not a place, it's a choice. So I'm signing off for the day. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a blessed day. Anytime you can stop and think about the things in your life to be grateful for, right? Focus on that, not what's missing, and then the missing will show up. So I'm out of here till next time. Thanks for tuning in, and enjoy.